What's up, YouTube fam? What it do? It's your girl Toya. Tonight, I want to talk about secrets and just talk about the impact that secrets can have on your life. And, it was just a subject that was really weighing on me because I really find it to be sad that people carry, you know, such such weight. Secrets are really, really heavy and they can really weigh you down. Now, granted, there are some secrets that need to stay secret. Everything is not meant for public consumption, and I understand that. However, there are some secrets that really prevent you from living life, secrets that prevent you from being you and living your truth. And I just feel like, if we can just embrace who we are and just really love ourselves, which is that's something I'll talk about down the road. But you know, secrets are so disempowering. Like it really takes away the power that you have over your own life. Like if somebody knows something about you, or if it's something that you're holding inside, it's just like a constant weight on your shoulders, and you really cannot truly be happy having something like that, on you all the time. So, I just really want to talk about like you never know how a secret can manifest in your life later on because you could be dealing with something right now, but if it's not dealt with, it can grow and fester into something worse. So, for instance, if you've been abused as a child, later in life, you can become an abuser if that's not something that's dealt with. And, you may not be comfortable in just talking to friends or family about it. You may have to seek professional help, but at any rate, it's something that you should talk about to somebody and, get that off of you. It's just like such a freeing and liberating experience when you don't have that type of weight on you. And it's not something that's easy. I mean, it is hard, but once you start really shedding some of those secrets, it's very, very helpful and it's very, very freeing. And, it's just something that I encourage. And like I said earlier, there's some things that, may not be meant to share. And, that's for you to know and for you to understand. And I mean, a time where I would say not to tell a secret is if it's going to do more harm than good. Like if telling that secret is going to really, really be harmful and it's not really going to do much good, then that would be really one of the only times I would feel that a secret should be kept a secret. But other than that, like, we all deal with struggles, we all deal with issues. We see social media and we see people in the public arena and it seems like their lives are this perfect thing. Then, boom, one day a bombshell drops and it's like, oh, and all their imperfections come out, all their flaws and everything they worked for so hard in their life is now like diminished or gone because of a secret, what I'm saying, that somebody else knew about them or something that they dug up or whatever. And that's tough. So it's like I'd rather take that power away from anybody else. I'd rather just confront things myself than to have somebody make me confront it, or put me in a position where I'm embarrassed because something came out about me that I didn't want people to know. And I know what I'm saying people may not agree with. I get that. But I'm just really, really speaking from a point of, when secrets hurt. People deal with so much on a day to day basis. People carry so much. People are, concealing so many things. And, sometimes it may be fear of criticism, fear of judgment, or fear of consequence, any of those things. But, let's just say, for instance, if you have an issue with stealing, let's just say, and I'm just speaking hypothetically, you got an issue with stealing. So, that may be something you do, steal a little bit here, shoplift a little bit there. But if that goes unchecked and that's something that you never like really tell anybody that you struggle with, you never know. One day you may be robbing a bank, you know what I'm saying? And if you do that, then the consequences are far greater than you just confiding to somebody early on, like, look, man, I got an issue with this. This is something I've been struggling with, because a lot of times what you'll find when you talk to somebody, it immediately takes that weight off you. It allows you to deal with that issue, and it no longer has that power over you. So, a lot of people, they keep things to themselves because, you know, it's just very uncomfortable and unnerving to share our imperfections and our inner demons with other people. But those same things are the things that continue to have power over us. And, we're not really able to fully live our lives and enjoy our lives because you're always constantly worrying about this secret coming out. So it's just something that, you know, I really, really, wish that people will take into consideration and just think about it. Just think about, like, what is it that you're carrying around? Like, what is it that's buried deep inside that's causing you to be angry, to be depressed, to be hurt, to be sad all the time? Like, yeah, you can smile and you can fake your way through, but for real, like, you're really hurting. You're like really, really going through something. Imagine how much better you would feel if you just talk to somebody. And of course, you are not able to always talk to everybody. You have to be selective with that. You know, you have to speak to somebody, of course, that you can trust. And like I said, I mean, even in some situations, you may need to have professional help. And those professionals in the counseling industry, they do have a confidentiality clause where they are not able to disclose that information to anyone. I have a background in psychology. I have a bachelor's and a master's. And, the only time that we're really able to disclose that information is if you're at risk of harming yourself or someone else. But really, beyond that, anything that is disclosed is confidential. So if you're feeling like you may not be able to talk to certain people about it, you may be able to talk to a third party, and even that within itself may be extremely helpful. You gotta excuse my camera. Don't have a tripod yet. It's in the works. I digress. But at any rate, let me see. I actually took some notes down. I feel like when it comes to secrets, you need to weigh the pros and cons. Like, all right, what's the worst that can happen? If I tell somebody this secret, what's the worst that can happen? Or, you know, what's the best thing that can happen? Like, if I tell somebody this secret, or, what good can come out of it? And then I think once you weigh those things out, that will help you determine if what you're dealing with is something that you need to share. Because a lot of times you'll find we've all been through stuff. There's so many people that have been through the same thing that you're going through. And just to be able to talk to somebody that's been through it is also very helpful. And it's just very encouraging to know that you're not in something by yourself. You know what I'm saying? They also have support groups, people that have gone through similar things or the same things. I mean, it's just something very, very liberating and uplifting about sharing with other people and just encouraging and comforting other people. We carry so much on us. I mean, especially as women. I mean, I know men do too, and I'm not discounting that, but women, we carry, you know, a different type of burden. Like, we carry a different type of weight. And I just really, really encourage you to confront those things in your life, confront those things that are really holding you hostage and not allowing you to live your life to the fullest. I think at the end of the day, you will really, really find the benefit in facing those things and dealing with your demons as opposed to running from them and hiding from them and keeping them buried inside. But that's just my opinion. I'm just looking at my notes, seeing if there's something else I wanted to say about it. But yeah, at the end of the day, I just feel like just live your truth. Just embrace who you are. Embrace what you've gone through, because what you've gone through, believe it or not, has made you stronger. It's made you the person that you are today. And sometimes you may not even have accomplished the things in life if it wasn't for that thing that initially looked at as a bad thing. My favorite example of that is Joyce Meyer. I don't know if y'all familiar with her, but she has like a history of sexual abuse with her father. And I mean, she always says like she don't feel like her life would be as good if she didn't go through that. And I know that sounds weird to say, but she's very, very influential now. And she helps a lot of other people that have gone through that. So it's just like sometimes those secrets turn out to be a blessing in disguise, and you may not know until 5, 10 years down the road. What you're going through right now may help somebody else down the road. So I hope this video is helpful to somebody, even if it's just reach one person. Then I did my job. But I just wanted to speak on that, and just hopefully we all can live a more transparent life and just really be free to be who we are, flaws and all. We've all messed up. We've all done things that we're not proud of, but don't let nobody or nothing have that power over you that you're not able to enjoy your life and move forward and forgive yourself or maybe somebody else that have wronged you. Everybody deserves to live a very fulfilling and rewarding life. And if it's something that's hanging over your head, something that's holding you from doing that, then it needs to be confronted and dealt with. So anyhow, that's all I have to say on the subject. I hope you enjoyed my message. Next time I'll be talking about self-love. I hope you tune in. All right. See you next time.